Howdy, folks. It's a lovely night here in beautiful downtown Prestonsburg, Kentucky. And it's almost too late to be doing this, but I had to get this in. I apologize if it doesn't get up in time to actually qualify for another day in the 13 horrors for Halloween. It's getting pretty close to Halloween now. This is the 28th. So we're getting really, really close. I guess Saturday will be Halloween. And there is no better way to celebrate Halloween than with the obvious choice. Oh, God. Look at that. Because the film takes place on Halloween night. And it's one of my favorite films by a director that is a good friend of ours and a good friend of the show's. It is, of course, Night of the Demons by Kevin S. Tenney, directed by Kevin Tenney. And it doesn't get much more classic than this. A group of teenage kids go to Hull House, which is a deserted mansion, and they're going to have a Halloween party. And Angela, who's the chick on the front here, well, this is post-demon Angela, unwittingly enough, unlocks a demon in the basement of this mansion, and it takes possession of her. And from that point on in the film, it kind of jumps from person to person after they've been killed, I guess. That sounds like a really simple plot now that I'm actually talking it out, but the film is really, really fun because it's so campy and cheesy, and it's actually pretty scary in a couple of parts. It's got some great makeup effects. If I'm not mistaken, Steve Johnson did the makeup. He did the makeup on the Species film, and actually was married to Linnea Quigley for a while. Linnea Quigley is in the film. Hal Havens. It's a shame that I've almost forgotten. Yeah, Hal Havens is in the film. You might know him from Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball Bolorama. That's the only other film I can really think of off the top of my head that he's been in. Mimi Kincaid, I believe, it plays Angela in the film. And you got your basic stereotype characters. You got the asshole guy, which is played by Hal Havens, who plays Stooge in the film. You got the goody two shoes, who I can't even remember her name in the film. It doesn't say on here, and I'm not really sure. But she's like the one that you know for a fact is going to make it till the end. And you got the jock. You got your basic ethnic minority that's thrown in there just to be in there for no apparent reason. You got the comedian guy, and they all converge on the house, and they throw a party. And like I said, Angela gets possessed, and really the second half of the film, the more I watch this film, the more I begin to realize this. The first half of the film is amazing. It captures the vibe of Halloween, and then captures the vibe of a haunted house movie very, very well, like initially. And then it seems like after some of the main, like they kill off the most interesting characters first. So after the first 2 or 3 people are killed, then or possessed, then you're kind of left with the obvious characters, the ones that are, you know, very virginal and very nice and that are just very boring. And so they're like the ones holding up the rest of the movie, and you don't really give a shit about what happens to them. Like the guy that makes this movie to me, well, there's two people that make this movie to me: Hal Havens and Mimi Kincaid. I think those are the two biggest parts of why I love this movie so much, and they're dispatched of relatively quickly. So the second half of the film, you're just kind of at the mercy of these two, goody two shoe kids that you don't really care anything about. So that's my one hang up with the film. And once the demons start to come up, though, it does have some great makeup effects for the demons. Other than that, I think that it does so well because it's a fun movie, and it does capture the spirit of the season. And when you're dealing with demonic possession movies, I mean, how can you not, really? There's really not any other faults in the film. I mean, you got a Scream Queen who was probably my favorite Scream Queen, widely recognizable in Linnea Quigley. You got an amazing performance by Hal Havens. With there's a classic line that we actually wrote a song about a long time back. Eat a bowl of fuck, I'm here to party. And it's almost as iconic to me as the go fuck an iceberg line from Savage Streets. It's just one of those lines where it'll always be remembered, at least by me. So yeah, if you want to have some fun, I think things have gotten really serious. Last couple of films that I've reviewed have been serious horror films, Burnt Offerings and Event Horizon and stuff like that. This movie is much more tongue-in-cheek, so if you want to have a little bit of fun on Halloween and you want a classic 80s gem, you got to check out Night of the Demons, and check out our Halloween 2 commentary, fan commentary. It'll be up on DEADPIT.com in a few days, folks. Get ready. It's the time of the season.